that and it hasn't quite happened for you yet. In this video, we are going to be talking about the 5 tips on how to make your goals stick. Really simple tips, really simple hacks. I'm going to go through them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have had business goals, life goals, fitness goals, any goals that you've set for yourself, it's a good time now. It's the beginning of 2021. You've got specific things that you've wanted to do, but they haven't quite stuck. You haven't quite been able to achieve it. I'm going to give you 5 really simple hacks and tips that I use to help me achieve my goals. I achieved almost all my goals in 2020, despite the pandemic. I overachieved in a couple of areas, and I can talk about that. So in another video, I'll talk about different kinds of goals you can set to make sure that you're getting some work-life balance. But in this one, I'm going to help you to set and stick to business goals, life goals, career goals, financial goals, those sorts of things. Okay, let's get straight into it. I don't want to hold you guys up. Thanks for joining us. I've got a dashboard here. We haven't sent out an email. We usually email our database and say, hey, everybody, we're going to send this out to the email database. So you guys, if you're receiving the link to this live stream via email after the recording, Happy New Year. And I hope everyone had a great break. I know the pandemic is still raging globally. I'm going to kind of ignore that right now. I'm just going to get into 2021 and I'm going to do everything that I possibly can just to hit my goals this year. And I'm going to use these tips myself. I used them last year. They worked. So I thought it'd be good to share those with you. I know everyone's talking about this right now. I thought I'd get on and talk about what I do. So let's get into it. The first one is assuming that you've set some goals for yourself and there's things that you want to do. One of the I guess assumptions is that if you want to do more of something or you want to do something, you've got to stop doing a few things. So you've got to kind of delete some stuff from your life. And the example that I'd give you is maybe if you've got a weight loss goal for yourself, and you want to lose weight, then you kind of got to stop eating some things and start eating some things, or stop watching television and start doing some exercise. So one of the assumptions that I'll make as we go through this is you do need to think about what's got to go from your life. So it may actually be easier. It might help you, really simple hack to help you achieve your goal. What needs to go? What needs to go? Because there's something preventing me. There's something in the way. I'm a sucker for chocolate. And so whenever I set myself a weight loss goal, the chocolate's got to go. I love a piece of chocolate in the evening as I'm sort of settling down and decompressing from the day. And that kind of doesn't help my weight loss and fitness goals when I really set them really hard. So that's got to go. So I'll clean that out. So you can start to think about what is consuming your time, what's occupying your time, what needs to go. So let's get into it. The first one is start with why. Why have you set yourself the goal? What's the benefit of the goal itself? And I have found in the past, if I focus too much on the goal itself and not enough on why I want to achieve that goal, then I will basically be more likely to succeed. So, if you've got a fitness goal for yourself, why do you want to be fit and healthy? So you can feel good about yourself, or so you can look good for your partner, or so that you can run around with your kids and do stuff with your kids. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hello, Stan. Good to see you. Happy New Year. So anybody that's joining us live on LinkedIn or live on YouTube, please comment. I've got the comment box up there. I will send this video out to everybody. So if you're seeing this from the link via email, we will notify you next week. We're going to be going live at this time every Wednesday. We're not going to be doing the Thursday lives just yet. We're going to be working out when the second live of the week is. Once all the uni students in the office work out when they're going to uni and what they're doing. So you guys can hassle. If you want to see more of us live, let us know. And we can go right ahead and do that. So tip number 1 is think about why is it a goal? What's the benefit? So write down the benefit, not necessarily the goal, but write down the benefit. The benefit to me is I'm going to be fit and healthy and active. I'm going to earn more money. I'm going to do this course, and I'm going to do this online course. You might have purchased an online course last year, but you haven't finished it. I'm going to finish it because once I'm finished it, there's something I'm going to be able to do. What's the benefit? So focus on the benefit. Why is it a goal? The next one is tell someone. So for each of your goals, I would suggest telling someone, the person close to you, people in your network, people that are your friends. You can give me a message. You can send me a direct message and say, these are my goals for 2021. In fact, I'd encourage you to do that. Send me a private direct message and tell me what your goals are. I would love to hear what your goals are, and I want to support you because I want you to achieve your goals. That's part of why I do this, and I do these videos and I help you guys and I start to think about it. So tell me, because then people will follow up, and in the follow-up, they'll say, oh, how are you going with that goal? You're going to feel some accountability. And so getting that accountability is going to help you to achieve that goal. So, it kind of actually challenges you to make the decision, do I actually want to do that? Or was it just a kind of an idea that popped into my head? Because by telling someone, you kind of put it out to the universe. And in fact, the more people you tell, the more likely they're going to circle back and say, how are you going with that? Which is going to make you think, shit, I actually better get on and focus on doing that goal, which will stop you getting distracted and doing other things. Okay. Tip number 3, in terms of making your goals actually stick, and when I say stick, that you'll actually do it, is maybe make them smaller. And I'm not saying shoot for less, break them down. So can you actually do little steps? Can you actually make a really big goal? Can you break it down into its component parts? And can you say, okay, well, realistically, I can do this by this date, this by this date. So you've got your really big vision. I'm not saying change your really big vision. I'm saying, can you make some of the steps a little bit smaller? Take some baby steps instead of leaps and bounds. Because I have seen people set some really, really big goals for themselves and then kind of get depressed and impatient that they're not achieving those things. But you can see them progressing on the journey. So just like going on a really long driving holiday, you kind of got the destination in mind, but you can check in and see if you're actually going fast enough and you're making the progress you need to make. So you can kind of check in along the way. So making the component parts a little bit smaller. That's tip number 3. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Tip number 4. And I apologize for losing my voice already this year, straight into 2021. Can you hang out? Can you hang out with someone who has the same goal? So is there anyone around you that's got the same goal and you can hang out with them? And I can honestly say that success breeds success. So like running groups, gym groups, heading out and being, being around people who've got that same goal. You're more likely to succeed at your goal if you are socializing with people that have the same goal. And so trying to look for, maybe it's a Facebook group, maybe it's a social group, maybe it's somebody that lives close to you, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's someone you don't know very well, but they've got a similar goal. That's somebody you can hang out with. I had dinner last night with a very good friend of mine. He has been doing a lot of running through the break, through the isolation. For those of you that don't know, I live on the northern beaches in Sydney. They put us into lockdown through the Christmas period. So we're all sort of locked down in our local government area. The rest of Greater Sydney could do whatever they wanted, but the northern beaches got locked down. I'll be honest, I really struggled. But this friend of mine that I had dinner with last night, he just started running. He's like, well, I can't go anywhere and do anything, so I'm just going to go running. So he did a 17-kilometer run yesterday. He's looking really fit and healthy. I've been thinking about getting back into running. I love running. I've been doing it for 20 years, longer. I've been running for 30 years. And so I was thinking, right, I need to maybe up my game, go running more often. So if I go running with him, and we set up a bit of a group and we go running maybe once a week together, I'm going to be more likely to achieve my goal. So success breeds success. Who around you has got the same goal, and can you catch up with them and hang out with them and maybe advise and support each other? So number 5, keep them visible. I've got a couple of big goals for 2021. One of those big goals, I have a photo on my fridge of what my dream looks like, renovating the swimming pool at my house, and building like an entertaining room and building a garage. My house doesn't have a garage to park my car inside. And so I'm building a garage, a swimming pool, and an entertaining room at my house this year. And I have a photo, not of the drawing, but sort of what we want it to look like. It's on our fridge. And in the past, I have put goals up on my fridge. I have a lovely boat, a vintage boat that I'm in the process of restoring. I have a photo of that up on my fridge in my house. And so it's a family goal. They're both family goals for us. So it's not just mine. The family goals are up on the fridge in our kitchen, in our house, and we see them every day. Every time we go to the fridge or we're cooking dinner, and people come up to visit, they say, oh, wow, that's an amazing looking boat, or that's a great looking picture. In fact, one of the guys here in the office was at my house yesterday for a meeting. He commented on the picture. So keeping your goals visible. So Post-it notes in your bathroom, in your ensuite, where you get ready in the morning, in a notebook. Obviously, it helps to write goals down. It helps to make them visible. I'm a very picture person, and so I put my goals up. And we've got them on the fridge. We've got some lovely family goals. I've got some holiday goals, and which we can't do because we can't travel right now. But they're up there on the fridge for maybe when we can travel, places we want to go. And that's just part of our dream in terms of, what's around us. So who we got? Hey, Laurie, good to have you on board today. So personal trainer in Kansas. Hey, goals would be right up your alley with some of your clients. And 62 this month. Happy birthday. And you want people to understand age is not an excuse for not being fit. Absolutely, 100%. My dad is 72, and he paddles about, goes kayaking every morning, and he does about 12, 13, 14 kilometers every single morning in his kayak. Myself and my brother, we do a 10-kilometer walk every single morning. Narrabeen Lake is right by my house. So, Laurie, you're exactly right. Age is not an excuse for not being fit and flexible. A lot of the people that I do yoga with are well into their 60s and 70s. We do Bikram yoga, and that's been kind of closed because of the pandemic. But hopefully when our Bikram yoga studio reopens and it's safe to go there, we'll be all back into that. And age, fitness and flexibility. So, Laurie, that is excellent. And that is the why. So that's back to the why. Who else we got comments from there? Hey, Jake, good to see you on YouTube there in LA, venturing out and starting your own business this year. That's awesome, Jake. So I am always more than happy for you to reach out to me with a direct message on LinkedIn. Obviously, you can comment on the videos, but if you want to have if you've got more of a private message you'd like to send me, and if you've got questions, Jake, I'm more than happy to take questions from anybody that watches any of our videos. And gets on board. Hey, Jake, let me know in the comments if you want more kind of business advice here on this channel. We're more than happy to do that. We've been debating this morning what other kinds of content we can help with. I know I can do some stuff for Stan because Stan runs a business. He's watching on LinkedIn. Jake, I can do more stuff for you, help you guys with what you're doing on LinkedIn. Arman, good to have you on YouTube. Happy New Year, legend, to you too. So good to have you, Arman, on YouTube with us today. Haven't seen you for a while, so we're really overdue for a coffee. Edema in Texas, good to have you on board today, and good to see you there on LinkedIn. Okay, Laurie's posted her website in the comments on LinkedIn. You want to go and check that out. Aging Gracefully, I love it. Excellent workout posters after 50. So if you want to go and check out Laurie's website, she's there on LinkedIn. So shout out to Laurie. That's how you dominate this stuff. Get you guys in there in the comments and show me the comments and show me what's going on. Cam, is there any other people that I missed? I've got Cam and Luke in the studio here getting us into 2021. Arman, good to see you. I think we've got everyone. Okay, excellent. Got everyone. So let me just quickly summarize. I said I'd get on and help you make your goals stick. So tip number one in terms of helping to make your goals stick in 2021 is, why is it a goal? Focus on the benefit. So when you achieve that goal, what's the benefit of achieving that goal? I've just picked up a brand new book. It's right here in my briefcase. It arrived yesterday. I'm really excited to read it. It's a brand new book that's very old. This is the original work of Abraham Maslow. You may have heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We've all seen the triangle of the hierarchy of needs. This is the original piece of work by Abraham Maslow around Maslow's hierarchy of needs and human motivation and helping goals to stick. So some of the advice I'm giving you today comes from that. Why is it a goal? What's the driver? What are the benefits of achieving that goal? I want you to focus on those benefits. Write yourself a list of the benefits of achieving the goal. If it's a weight loss goal, if it's a financial goal, if it's starting a business. Jake, you're starting a business. Jake, I want you to write down 10 things for me today on what are the reasons, what are the benefits of starting that business to you, and focus on those benefits. And that's going to keep you focused on achieving that specific goal you've set for yourself. So first one is start with why. Why is it a goal? Number two, tell somebody. The more people you can tell that are in your network or in your community, the more they're going to say, how's that goal going? And they're going to hold you accountable. Even if they're shit testing you a little bit, they're giving you a bit of a hard time, a bit of banter, razzing you a little bit about it, you're going to be saying, actually, I'm making progress, because you're going to feel like, actually, I better make some progress on my goal. So putting it out to the universe, telling people. So make them a little bit smaller. So can you break them down into smaller steps so that you can track your progress? So you might be saying, hey, I'm going to do a big road trip, but you're going to actually have some milestones. That's the term, right? Milestones from there's a stone every mile. What are the milestones? So actually focusing on the milestones of your goal instead of on the big goal. And I can tell you, I get impatient, I get depressed when I don't hit those big goals. And so now I've realized that actually I can track my progress. So break it down, set yourself just the first milestone, then the second milestone, and measure that, put that against the big vision. Okay, tip number 4, can you hang out with someone with the same goal? And my friend that I had dinner with last night, his goal to be better at running and getting a better PB. I had dinner with him last night. Then I saw him out running. He ran past me this morning at 5:30 a.m. I left for my walk this morning at 5 a.m., walked for 2 hours, and I saw him twice. He was doing 2 laps of the Narrabeen Lake, and I saw him running, and then I saw him walking. So he was out. He did 20 kilometers this morning. So 10 running, 10 walking. So he's out there hanging out with people like that. You're getting out and about, and you're more likely to succeed because success breeds success. So if you had a goal that you haven't achieved, then it may be that you didn't hang out with enough people with the same goal. So can you go find a crowd of people that have got that same goal? Lots of Facebook groups exploding at the moment of people with similar goals, either Facebook groups that are run by people or Facebook groups that are, that are public groups. We have the Best Practice Mastermind. If there's things that I can help with, we've got that Facebook group. It's a little bit quiet. There's not a lot going on in that Facebook group, but you can search Best Practice Mastermind on Facebook. We'll do a little bit more work in that group this year to keep people moving along the journey. And the last one is keep them visible. Like I said, we've got a big picture of our beautiful boat. It's up on the fridge. I've got a picture of my family on my phone to keep me conscious of my family, on my lock screen on my iPhone. So think about, can you put some of your goals or a photo? If you were to write down your list of goals, take a photo of those list of goals and save that to the lock screen or your wallpaper of your iPhone or your Samsung or whatever device you use. So, but keep them visible. For me, they're on the fridge in the kitchen at home. Beautiful picture of our beautiful boat and a beautiful picture of the renovation we're doing on our house this year. New swimming pool and garage and entertaining room. So that really helps us. It keeps it top of mind and it knows in the morning, right, today, what can we do to focus on achieving that goal? And we had some family conversations yesterday about, all right, what do we need to do? They want the new, my family want the new swimming pool. Okay, well, what do you guys need to do? Like, yes, I'm going to go out and run the business and earn the money, but you guys have got to help. What are you guys going to do today to help us achieve that goal? What phone calls need to be made or organizing needs to happen to be part of that, because we're all working on that as a team. So the team approach, particularly if they're family goals, how can your family support you? Can you get some agreement and consistency? But keeping it very visible. So the mirror in your bathroom when you're getting ready in the morning, or maybe it's on your lock screen, maybe it's in your notebook, maybe you write your goals every day, but keeping them visible is one of the great tips there. So Laurie, do we have a website? bestpractice.biz. Yes, we do. Absolutely. So I'm not sure what you can see from all of our thumbnails, but the best place here is, Laurie, is to follow us right here on LinkedIn or follow me on Instagram, Kobi Simmat on Instagram. And that's it. If you need some inspiring, you need a push along from us here at Best Practice, probably our Instagram page, Kobi, my personal Instagram page, Kobi Simmat is a great place. But we're here at this time every week. So whatever time this is I think it's a Tuesday evening for you, Laurie, would that be right? We are here every Tuesday evening in your time zone. For us here in Sydney, Australia, it is Wednesday morning. We are same time every week. So I will see you in a week's time for a similar conversation, lots of business type stuff, but it's about keeping it simple and about making it stick. Okay, if you liked what I covered in this video, if you're on LinkedIn or if you're on YouTube, please hit the live button. Jake, you're on YouTube. I want you to send me a direct message. Tell me what your goals are. I'm going to be helping you guys with your businesses. Laurie, I'll help you with your business. Jake, I'll help you with your business. Stan, I'm going to help you with your business. So any questions or comments or concerns, let me know in a direct message on LinkedIn or Instagram what's on your mind, and I'll respond to that, and it might help me produce some content that's going to help other people in other businesses that are not jumping on. There's some great stuff coming out. So if you go to bestpractice.biz, have a look at the news feed. There's 3 articles every single day. There's content coming out on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook every single day. So any of those handles, social media platforms, and obviously the podcast. So the Kobi Simmat audio experience on your favorite podcast platform. So we're on just about every social platform. If there's one that we're not on that you follow, let us know because we may have missed it. Okay, so let me know in the comments, was this helpful? Yes or no? 5 simple tips to help you achieve your goals in 2021. I've always set goals. Sometimes I miss them and I'm looking at, right, forget new goals. I've got my goals. I didn't achieve them. I want to achieve them. So now I'm focusing on how to actually how to achieve my goals and actually nail those things and get the benefits that I'm looking for. Okay, so excellent. just a quick one today. So we will see you same time next week. So for those of you watching, same time next week, live at the same time every week, right here in the Best Practice TV studio. And so if you don't see me out and about in 2021 on the street in Sydney because we're in lockdown, if you don't see me out and about on Instagram, live on Facebook, you will definitely see me right here next time on Best Practice TV. Bye for now.